A consultative forum bringing together the county executives for water and environment and leaders from Mount Kenya has proposed a raft of measures aimed at increasing the supply of water within the region and in Nairobi. The meeting was also attended by the cabinet secretaries for water and environment. Let's cross over to Makori Ongechi for an update. And Makori, what are these resolutions that have been reached at the meeting?
Good afternoon, Sam Gituku. Like you say, I'm live from Utalii Hotel here in Nairobi, where we have been following this consultative meeting that has been happening since morning. Like you say, bringing together the stakeholders, different stakeholders within the Ministry of Water, the Ministry of Environment, and leaders from the water catchment areas in Mount Kenya. Earlier, we had indicated that a number of issues had been raised with the leaders claiming that members from the Mount Kenya region are languishing or probably lacking water, while that water is being supplied to residents outside their counties. Well, the discussion has been intense since morning. Blame game going to the SCS for Environment, Keriako Tobiko, for what the leaders termed probably permitting the Kenya Forest Service to divert some of those water sources in the Mount Kenya region. I want to speak to one of the members of parliament who attended that meeting closely, and probably to tell us some of the measures they have reached this evening. Probably if you could tell us what exactly you reached. You can move closer to me and share with us what you reached as a team. You have had a meeting that has gone for quite some hours since morning.
Okay. My name is Geshimo MP Geshogo from Kirinyaga County. We came here to deliberate on water issues. And you know, of late there have been a lot of water being disconnected or demolished intakes at the Mount Kenya region and Aberdares. And we thought it's safe and good for our people, because it's water is life, to come and deliberate on issues because we serve the same government. We are leaders and the ministers who purportedly had issued those instructions are also serving the same government. So we were here to reason together, and we've come up with a plan on how to go about it. First of all, it has been resolved that all the legal intakes that have been demolished, they will be repaired at the cost of the agencies that did the demolition. Audit will also be done on illegal connections that have been made on rivers from the two water towers, that is Aberdares and Mount Kenya, so that the illegal connections can be re-evaluated to see whether they meet the criteria that is required for licensing. So WARMA will have a beehive of activities going forward to look at these issues. But at the same time, we've also agreed that anything that touches on Mwananchi has to be approached with humanity. Because you remember our main concern was like there's no notice that was given. Whether it was legal or illegal connection, people need to be also given notice. Leaders like us, both at the national level and county level, also need to be involved so that we can reason together, because we are all for good for every Kenyan, whether upstream or lower stream. Water is a natural resource for everyone. We have to respect that every Kenyan is also entitled to use the resource.